Stop and tell my mama howdy, or I never expect to see her anymore. Hello everybody. Here's a really neat banjo. This is a 1999 George Wunderlich historic reproduction of a 1840s William Boucher banjo. George did a pretty nice job on it. I think it's just a plain maple neck. You know, y'all are used to seeing that sort of scroll profile on the side, and it actually is position markers. This is something like this, you know, this is like your 6th or 7th, and your 7th and 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, you know. They correspond. As I was playing it, you know, earlier, they do correspond. Just like the original Bouchers. And some other details, you know, George got most of it right, you know. You'll see it's got that, how the nut protrudes on either side of the neck. You see that in the original Bouchers. I think that was done as sort of so you could get a hold of it and adjust it or swap it out if need be. I know that this little beehive finial, as on the original Bouchers, is a separate piece because this had fallen off, so I had to put that back on. I think I put it in the right place. The other thing is, you'll see on the original Bouchers they had these little flat portions on the side. It's like he started out with it flat on the sides and he rounded it off to a point, but he would leave it flat here. And you'll also find a flat portion on the original Bouchers here. And Wunderlich did that. He added those. So it is flat here and flat there. As on the original Boucher banjos, they're flat all the way up the side, up to the 5th peg, into a little ways past. And then it starts rounding here. And then this side, it's flat up to a point, up to about the same point, and then he starts rounding it out. But anyhow, also another detail on the original Bouchers, they're all 2-piece necks, which is how this is. That's the 2-piece. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can see that, yeah. That's a separate piece of wood. So this neck is actually made from a couple of pieces of wood sandwiched on top and glued together. Like a lot of the original early banjos, this has a pine bridge. You see that. And what I imagine is, I don't know, it's either rosewood or mahogany tailpiece. Typical. Typical attachment down here. You got an oak rim. Sounds great. It's got a plastic hide on it. This is one of those, a Remo Weather King hide. So from the front, it really, and it's kind of dirty, it really looks like a thin skin hide. It's only when you see this. I could have painted that or something to hide that, but I wanted to try one of these out with a plastic head, and I think it sounds great. And I don't know, I know, like, if I was a reenactor for years, I guess I never would have done this because I was a real stickler. I would have only had a skin head, but gosh, they're such a pain. And these little adjustment knobs, they're cool. I think all the hardware on this is handmade, by the way. But these adjustment knobs are cool, but they only give you so much leeway. There's a lot of problems with this original Boucher design. That's one of them. But with a plastic head, it's much easier to play. Down that old Texas road. Don't go riding down that old Texas road. Don't go riding down that road carrying such a heavy load. Don't go riding down that old Texas road. played that in a while. But anyhow, this is a great banjo. It's loud, it's well made. It's 1999 Wunderlich. So it's a neat collector's piece. You can always put a skin hide back on it if you want. Check out the neat blue paint as per the original. Pretty neat. Okay, everybody, that's all I want to... Well, let me show you the... take this off. I'll show you the label real quick and then I'll leave you alone. But might as well document the label. He's got a nice label in there. The Wonder Banjo Co. George Wunderlich. This was number 124, made in 1999. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you'll see the next one. Thanks a lot.